So I was sitting in 7th grade English class, bored out of my mind, trying to finish some stupid essay, and I look up to see the class troublemaker watching YouTube of all things in the middle of class. He wasn't supposed to be doing that. And so when the teacher called on him to ask what he was doing, he said, "Hold up, I'm watching YouTube," just completely calling himself out. And at the time I was like, what the heck, why would you do that? Looking back on it now, I think he could have handled that a little bit differently. You see the title card. My name is Shannon Dumas, and this is How to Misbehave Properly! So I like to describe misbehaving properly as the act of doing something you're not supposed to, but sneaky. Pretty straightforward. And so I'm going to tell you how to misbehave properly in a high school setting, because misbehaving properly is something you can do anywhere. So, how do you do it? Step 1, hide the stuff. Now the stack is pretty simple. You just stack a bunch of stuff on top of your desk and to block the teacher's view of what you were doing. However, this only really works in middle school because us high schoolers have backpacks, and you're going to get a lot more questions than answers if you have your backpack sitting on your desk. However, the stack is the less effective version of its brother, the computer, because computers aren't transparent and are very good view blockers. I don't think I have to say much else. Step 2, 2 things at once. Now, multitasking may not be the healthiest form of misbehaving properly, but it's good because if you're doing your work and doing something else, then your teacher is not going to focus on something else and is instead going to focus on the work that you're doing. Step 3, distraction. Now, relying on the menace is one of my personal favorites because if there's someone goofing off in the other side of the classroom, the teacher is not going to focus on you and instead going to focus on the menace in the other side of the classroom. Step 4, insert snoring here. Now, sleeping is something I wouldn't recommend. So why is it here? Because sometimes you just have to. Jokes aside, sleeping is something I would only recommend if the menace is present or if your teachers just really trust you. Now, what not to do. AKA How to Be a Menace! Let's go! Side note, this is what not to do. Okay? Are we all good on that one? Alright. Just so you do not make a bunch of random noises for no reason. Be super obnoxious. If everyone hates you, who really cares? And also don't follow any rules at all. Who needs rules? If you have a school uniform, don't wear it. Never raise your hand and just leave the class for no reason. But still, just be a little bit chill because you don't care if you get expelled. School is life! But in a menace way. Sorry, my alter ego decided to show herself. But what she was saying is important because I did say that finding a menace to rely on is one of the greatest forms of misbehaving properly, in my opinion. So this stuff is good to know if you want to find a menace. And so I think we're going to end it here. Thank you all. Oh my goodness, where is Cool Guy? Ah! He's dead. Oh no, he's just sleeping. Phew! Well, on that note, thank you all. And remember to misbehave properly.